Hi, welcome to Fiber Town. This is episode 91. It's December 9th, 2014, and I'm Emily, Chain of Fools. I have a co-host today. I'm super happy to introduce
Lea Ann, and I'm Espresso Knitter in Ravelry.
She introduced herself. I didn't introduce her. But I'm glad she's here because we have some acquisitions we wanted to share.
Yes.
But there's lots of other stuff going on, so let's see. I wanted to say, it's the holiday season, and last year I gave all the podcasters I could think of iTunes reviews. So if you guys would like to do that for me or another podcaster, I know that's greatly appreciated because it brings our podcast a little bit more to the forefront, and it's easier for people to find it on iTunes. So thank you very much for that. Also, thank you for the donation I received. I very, very, very much appreciate it, especially when it comes to paying hosting fees and sending out packages for prizes. And we have some of those today. We have the prizes for the Season of S giveaway. So we're going to do that almost right away. Just wanted to mention first that we have all my patterns are on sale through the holiday season, January 6th, for 25% off. So check it out. It's Fibertown Designs on Ravelry. So let's do the giveaways. Okay. This was the Season of S, which was all of the scrap stuff. And I drew numbers from both the Instagram hashtag randomly and from the Ravelry thread. So let me show you what you won and who you are. The first prize was donated by a very lovely viewer, and this is 2 skeins of Blue Sky Alpaca's Melange, which is, what's in here? Do you have any of this?
I have 1 skein.
You do? It's
just in cream.
A cream. This is a beautiful baby blue, and it's 100% alpaca.
It would look really good with my skein.
It would look, but you didn't win it because you didn't enter.
I didn't know.
So the winner of this was Dutch Girl 63.
Yay.
Congratulations. So PM me your address when you see this.
And PM me if you want to give it to me. I'll just take it right now.
Yeah, so let us know right away so I can give it to Lea Ann before she goes home. Let's see. We have also the Lucia Payne. Is it Payne? P-A-N-E? Who is the hostess of the Pearl of the Pacific pod. No, is that? Oh gosh, I'm going to get it all wrong. Anyway, she has a podcast. It's wonderful. She's a beautiful knitter, designer, and she has offered her very first pattern, 2 of her patterns actually, as giveaways. And let's see, the first one is called Twisted Sand Mittens. Twisted Sand. And the winner of that was, let's see, the Naughty Knitter. This is what they look like. Twisted Sand Mitts. Lucia Payne. Let me see if I can get it. They're really just beautiful. They're knit out of DK. And look how pretty. So, the Naughty Knitter, let me know that you saw this, and I will let Lucia know that you are the winner. And she also offered her hat design, which is called the Triple Swell Hat, which is also out of DK. This is just beautiful. And the winner of that pattern is Nutmeg Knits. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty?
Cute.
Very, very, very pretty. I bet that's Lake Michigan because she lives in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
So, Nutmeg Knits. Let me know. I'll let her know. Now, the next prize has to do with my acquisitions. I am offering...
Oh, wow.
Yes. A pair of Chowgu size 1, 32 inch.
From Tuesday morning?
From Tuesday morning, because I bought 2 by accident.
Oh.
And so the winner of the Chowgus is Knitting Geisha. So
Yay.
Knitting Geisha, let me know your address. I will mail those to you. And let's see, then we have 3 other patterns, and those are any of my patterns that you would like. And the winners of those are Summer Yarns, Kelly Ann, it's Kelly-Ann, and Knit 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 Knit. So yay. 4 knits. Quadruple knit. All those people, let me know that you saw your names, and congratulations, and thank you for knitting along. I don't have anything scrappy this week at all. Oh, that's not true. I have a scarf. But let's see. Yeah, we have works in progress. Spinning. You're working on something right now?
Yes.
Okay. But let's do faux. You want to show off your FO?
Okay, here's my faux. I'm wearing it. It is my 7-year sweater. In the Knit Cafe book that I used the pattern, I can't even show you, but I will post it on my Ravelry account if you want to see it. It's so cozy. It's made out of alpaca with a twist, and I used 2 of those giant cakes, and I didn't do the hood because I don't like hood, so I have a little left. I could probably do edging. There's no edging. It's just kind of a raw edging on it.
Hoods are so good.
I know hoods are nice, but I'm growing my hair out and it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It
Maybe
knocks
hoods are
my hair.
bad.
And then I have another FO. Here we go.
Oh,
And
that's cute.
This
Where did
is
you get
my
that?
fat squirrel sock
You
bag.
did not get a fat squirrel bag.
I bought it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I bought it. I love it.
I don't have a fat
This
squirrel
is
bag.
a little sock one, and look at the inside. It's so cute.
When did you get a fat squirrel bag?
I bought it like a month ago for myself. For my Christmas knitting. Every single year or all year long, I'll just work on my Christmas knits. And so I have this
That's
for
really
my
nice.
husband. It's super secret.
It smells good.
I know. She puts a sachet in it that smells really good. In fact, if you don't want it, you can say, but why would you not want it? It smells so
Lavender?
good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's
lavender.
my faux. This is Barocco Vintage DK that my husband gave me for Christmas 2 years ago.
High five.
And this is the Son of a Stitch and Bitch beer gloves.
Ooh.
And I
Very
did the
nice.
pattern exactly. It has like a little thing, but I call them the saxophone gloves because he plays the saxophone and he can wear them. So I'm not done with the other one, but I only have the fingers left.
Very nice. Are the fingers a pain?
They take about 2 or 3 hours.
Each
But
one?
I can tell you this. I'm not sure how long they take. No, for all of them.
For all of them.
One day I made a whole entire fingerless glove. Just one of them in the
Yeah.
whole day, and I went to bed. I finished everything.
Nice.
So you can do it in one day.
You can do it fast.
And I didn't bring any more of my faux
No big
because
deal.
there's too many.
Well, this is quite an accomplishment because I remember that. How old is little Bill?
He's 4.
You were knitting on that when you were pregnant with him.
Yes.
Yes.
And it was almost done at that point, and I decided to put it away for 4 more years.
And now you have a beautiful sweater. It's really soft.
I did lose a little bit of weight so I could wear it.
Cool. All right, FOs.
Also, I'm burning hot.
Take it off if you want. It's alpaca, right?
It's so warm.
Excuse me. I didn't record last week. It was a weird week, and I was sick, and I still have a cough. But anyway, let me show you my FOs. I have my 2. Remember these? I was knitting these at Rhinebeck.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they're done. I love them. They're just like sleeves that kind of cover up half your hand.
See, those would take longer than the beer gloves
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
because it's soft. So you
It's
could whip up a
fingering
beer
weight.
glove. I love those.
I love them too.
And they look good with this sweater.
They do. This is my
Bare branches.
thank you. How do you know? Bare Branches by Alana Dacos, and I fixed the buttons, at least the top
Oh,
one.
good.
I crocheted around it. And I need to do the other ones. I'm just lazy.
Those looks like chunks of bark.
I got these at a yarn store in Philly, and it was from Found Wood.
Those
like
are nice.
just little buttons.
Really nice buttons.
And thank you. So yeah, these are great. These are Noro Kurion and Zauberball in a gradient, and the Zauberball is the black, gray, and white.
Mm-hmm.
And I do adore them. And they feel great. I don't mind the non-merino-ness of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have a whole Afghan that's Noro, and I love it.
Well, when it's really cold, it doesn't matter if
doesn't
it's soft
matter.
or not.
And
You just
I
want to
like
be
the
warm.
feel of them.
I love them.
You know,
Yeah.
they're really cool. So yeah, they took a while, and I have some parts where I forgot to do a jogless join, jogless stripe, but
Who cares?
not me. So that's one FO, and oh, I have this one. This is a scrappy scarf that I wove, and it's basically, let me show you all the length of it. It's the warp is like an acrylic from Joann's, a fingering weight. It's like a Deborah Norville brand,
Mm-hmm.
and the weft is all hand spun from scraps that were on bobbins. Just little, leftovers on my bobbins that I saved up over a period of time, maybe a year, maybe 6 months. So it's got all of this really fun color. And I got a good warp going finally because I've been getting my husband to help me tie on the warp. So it's really long. It's like 7 feet long. And I love it. The selvages are kind of uneven, and I think that's because of the different weights of the hand spun. You can tell in certain places the hand spun was thicker than in others. So let me see if I can get a good spot. Like here.
I like it better like that.
Kind of hourglass.
Like a machine.
Yeah, it's definitely a very handmade thing.
It looks handmade.
It's very handmade.
Okay.
You want to wear it? No, you're too hot to wear it. I'm hot. So yeah, that was fun. I have another scarf on my loom right now that is out of pink and brown Eco Plus, Cascade Eco Plus, that I've had in my stash for forever.
How long does it take to make a scarf like that?
This took about 2 days.
Okay.
So it doesn't take long.
That's good.
It's much better to weave a scarf than to knit it.
Oh yeah, if you knit something that thin, it would take probably 6 to 8 weeks.
At least. That would be boring as all get out.
Because you would be alternating with a lot of others.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would indeed. So, works in progress. I have 1 million.
I have 1 million. You guys ready for an hour-and-a-half show?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
They're
sure.
ready.
Glad I
Got my pickle juice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Do you want to alternate?
You want me to go, or do you want you go? Because I just talked. Then we'll alternate.
We could do 1-1.
Let's do 1-1.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll show you my first one. This is one that
Is this alpaca too?
This is baby alpaca. This is from my stash. My friend sent me a picture of a scarf, and she goes, "How much would you charge for this?" And I said,
Ooh.
pretty much the same amount that's listed, but I would be using really nice yarn, a lot nicer than the person. So this is out of my stash. It was Plymouth baby alpaca for these two, the chunky, and then this is Plymouth, also baby alpaca, but like a different kind. It's kind of nubby, but I'm going to do the whole rest of it's a cowl. The whole rest will be this color. I'm going to graft it with the other end. It is a tube, because I thought it would be really fast to just go around and around, and she okayed it, but it's super thick.
She's got a provisional.
It's going to go around your neck like that, and it's going to be like really...
Ooh, very nice. Who's
it's going to be long. Well, it's for a friend. She's buying it for her daughter's Christmas present.
Oh, nice.
So this has to be done by the 23rd, so I can wash it and have it dry. I mean, I might give it to her wet. I don't know.
I know people are wondering how much you're charging for it. Can you tell us?
It's $55, and
for the work?
For just the work. I'm not charging her for the yarn because she's paying me to use my stash. And you know what my stash looks like.
Yes.
She's a really good friend, so I'm just like, I would love to be paid to use. This feels like, Joanna said it feels like you're knitting with clouds. Because my daughter picked it up. She knitted a couple of inches for me because it's so awesome, just for free. I was like, I'm not paying you.
I'm going to knit on it, too.
If you knit on it, that's
you
fine.
You owe me $2 for
I
my
won't give you any money. Because the yarn, I think, costs more than $55.
Probably. It's like a boucle. Look at that. It's got very...
It might have like 1% nylon in that part, but
that's
really
the boucle part. That's really gorgeous. How old is the daughter? A teenager? Young woman? That's getting
The daughter is about 23, 24.
Very fashionable.
She's a young newlywed.
Did you see the picture of Lenny Kravitz wearing the blanket as a scarf?
No.
I should pull it up.
Oh.
It's, because if you're thinking about huge cowls, there's a picture out there of Lenny Kravitz wearing like a blanket as a scarf cowl. Well, it's huge.
When I started this,
I think it has pom-poms too.
I had to go show the lady right away. I was like, is this too big? Because it's going to be really thick.
Knitting on it, she owes me money.
Do you want to show one of yours, or do you want me to show all of them?
I'll show one of mine.
Okay.
Alright, well I have a hoe. I'll show my hoe first.
Oh, my beer glove was a hoe.
Oh, hang on. I guess it is. I already wore this. Yes, I've been wearing around one sock.
Cute. That's really cute.
Isn't it cute?
That's the gourmet stash.
It is the gourmet stash.
Oh.
It's the punk rock sock.
I love it.
Or that's what I'm calling it. It's punk rock, the colorway, out of her stout sock.
I wish I could try it on, but my foot's too big.
You could try it on. I'll just squeeze it in there. Cinderella.
It's too big.
You're the ugly stepsister.
I'm way... My foot grew.
Except beautiful. So, I did like a broken.
Okay,
We're back. My camera froze. It does this whenever Lea Ann comes on the show.
I'm bad luck. Okay, so here's my bag, but on the inside there are 2 pockets. I don't know if I can show you.
I follow
2 pockets.
Stitched by Sasha on Instagram. She's got cute stuff.
So
I didn't realize she's selling in Vintage Rose's
Yeah, she
shop.
did a little kit with Vintage Rose because Vintage Rose did the stitch markers that coordinated with the bag.
It's very nicely done.
So I rationalized it by when I go to the beach, this will be my knitting bag.
It's got pockets down in there. I like it.
And so I'm doing Joris on my US 3s. This is for my son for Christmas. I'm using Galway red.
Nice.
And this is all I have done, you guys. I'm delusional. I'm going to finish this by Christmas.
It's fun to make. How many of you made? I've made 2.
I've made 3. One of them was backwards. The head was totally backwards. Go on my Ravelry. I'll post it. I don't know if I did.
It's the Exorcist.
It was
Joris.
This is what happened. I started Joris last year and for my nephew, and I was like, okay, there's no way I'm going to finish it. I'm buying him a present. So I picked it back up in August. I'm like, I'm going to finish it for his birthday. I picked it back up. I thought I knew where I was in the pattern. Obviously, I had it turned around, and by the time I noticed his butt, I was like, there's no way I'm ripping the whole body. I did it totally backwards, and I gave it to him, and I was like, here's a silly George. You're silly, and this is, I don't know. I feel kind of bad,
funny.
but I don't feel bad. I mean, he probably thinks it's funny.
Silly Joris needs love too.
Yeah. So that's my Joris story.
That's your Joris story. I like his head.
Thank you.
All right. What else do I have? Okay. This I have this. This is Another Door Opens.
Oh.
By Sarah Pomegranate of the Yarns at Yin Hu podcast, and she gifted me this pattern, and I wish I could open it all up.
But you can't.
I can't right now because I ran out of yarn.
In the middle of a row.
Almost at the end of a row, right here. So this is all out of hand spun, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's really pretty.
It's a loop bump that I spun and chain plied, and so I knew that this is not the weight yarn the pattern calls for, but look how funny that, look how cute. It's not the right weight of yarn. The pattern calls for fingering weight, but I really love a heavy scarf or a heavy shawl.
Yeah.
So I started using my Rambouillet Corriedale cross, which for the edging, or for the rest of the shawl basically. And I got almost halfway through the pattern before I ran out of the loop hand spun. So I spun up another 50 yards and chain plied it. So yeah, that's pretty much dry now, so I'll start knitting with it again. I really love this, and I knit this very fast. It was so fun. I had a few false starts with the pattern just at the beginning. I just wasn't used to the style of the pattern writing, but I've come to really enjoy it.
Never give up.
Never give up.
I do 5 times restarting all the time.
Yeah. But now it's very intuitive. It just I had to sort of
It's just new.
switch my intuition around. It was just new. She uses little dots for instead of commas. Oh, if there's a dot, it means
Repeat.
No. Slip your marker.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I really like it, and it's a very well written pattern, and it's a very well conceived pattern, and yay, I really love it. This was called Potpourri, the colorway, but do you see this color here? Kind of this reddy right there.
Yeah.
That is the color of the year, Pantone's color of the year for 2015. It's Marsala. So I'm very avant-garde. I was knitting this just as they announced it. It's that reddish wine color.
Awesome.
So I'm a trendsetter.
I love wine colors.
I know you love wine colors.
Colors. Yep.
So do you have any other works in progress?
Well, speaking of wine, I have.
It's 10:30 in the morning.
I
don't
don't
have
know.
wine.
Well, I have a scarf that I made out of Malabrigo, and it was called. And I renamed the color because I don't know what it was called. I named it Wine and Chocolate. And one day my sister and I were out, and she was freezing, and I just gave her my scarf because of course I was super hot because I had a scarf on. And so I gave it to her, and I had made a 45-point hitchhiker with Malabrigo. And
Overachiever.
She was like,
Supposed to be
this
42.
is so amazing. She's like, you should always make them this big. It's so cozy. And so guess what my sister's getting for Christmas? She's getting a 46-point Malabrigo.
46.
I'm making 46 points.
Impressionist sky.
Impressionistic sky. Now watch.
Impressionist.
Oh, sorry.
Get it right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay.
I only know because I knit my very first pair of
this is
socks
what
out
happened.
of this colorway. And they wore right through.
And
tell me about your...
After her warning, I only make shawls or scarves with Malabrigo.
That's so nice, though.
So anyway, I had already bought the yarn in the summer, this lighter one. And when she said, oh my gosh, I love this scarf, I want it really big. Or she didn't say I want it big, she just said I love how big it is. She didn't know I was making it. I ordered another skein off of Webs.
Nice.
So I started to stripe it right here.
I
see where it gets dark?
Yeah.
Then I stopped the striping up here, and I'm going to do the rest of the dark color so it looks like I did it on purpose the whole entire time when I really didn't. I knew they weren't going to match, but I thought that was very clever.
It was very clever.
To mix it all in.
You have such a nice gauge.
Thank you.
Nice
This
loose gauge.
I'm knitting on 7s, and that's really huge for
Yeah.
stock yarn, but it's almost too loose, and it's starting to look messy, but it's really, really cozy.
It's nice and it's perfect.
It's like a shawl blankie.
It's not too loose. It's just, look at the stretch. I love Malabrigo sock, and I'm very excited about this new book called Curls by Hunter Hammerson.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
Because all of a sudden I can see, you'll have to look at it. Curls. It has, like, I'm looking at the patterns and they're beautiful. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to use my gourmet stash for this, and I'm going to use my Malabrigo sock for that. And I just see all of my one skein fingering weights, and patterns can be in any weight, and they're like knit till you run out.
Oh, wow.
So
When does that come out?
It's out.
Awesome.
I just need a few more PayPal dollars.
I want a
and
hard
then I'm getting
copy
it.
because I accidentally bought a book online and it downloaded it, and I had to.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
We were showing our Wollmeise.
And I was just about to show you that she also sent me a ball of Gems Opal.
Ooh, very nice.
And I wound it. It was in a skein, and I just wound it in a ball because I was so excited. It has glitter in it.
Sweet. Will that be socks, glittery feet?
Well,
Or maybe a hitchhiker?
I'm not very good at socks, and so I feel like I might do a sock yarn sweater for my daughter.
Very
because
cute.
I love putting hand knits on my daughter.
She's adorable.
I'll do it for maybe next year, like if I don't have enough for sleeves, do a cap sleeve.
So that's the Hannah Fettig sock yarn sweater?
The one that you made. You've made it several times.
I have made it.
I've only made it once. And then she also, I can't show you, she gave me a lot of chocolate and I ate it all.
Oh, she gave me some too, and I ate it all.
I got dark chocolate with almonds, milk chocolate with pralines,
Ooh.
like 2 big full-size bars that I did share with my husband and my daughter, because my daughter likes dark and my husband likes milk. Then I got those little ornament ones with the mini
Kinder?
German chocolate. Yeah.
Kinder eggs?
I think so.
Yum.
Those were
She
delicious.
didn't give me any Kinder eggs.
What? They didn't look like eggs. They were little rectangles.
Oh, okay.
They were these little rectangles, and you bit into them, and there was white chocolate in the middle of the milk chocolate. And I did share all of them, but they were so good. I had them in my room, and I just ate them every night until they were gone.
We had 2 Ritter bars. One had candied almonds, and one had like a vanilla mousse in it, which Jaime was all about.
Yeah, Billy was all about. He's like, "Where's that chocolate?" Every night. He's like, "Where's your chocolate?"
All right.
What is this?
This is my skein of lace.
That's what you got?
This is one of the things.
Wow.
So you know that my Wollmeise, this is purple velvet lace yarn. This is hang on a sec. How many yards is this? It's like
it's so confusing. They do it by they don't actually tell you. You have to do
it's
math. 300
grams, and each 100 grams is 574 yards. So 574 times 3. That's like 1,1800 yards. And it's beautiful. And
now, how much was that?
I don't remember. I think it's around $45.
Okay.
And so that's very good. It's a sweater. And the Wollmeise lace sweater that I have, I've worn the you know what out of.
Yeah.
And it's really held up extremely well, and so I'm very excited. I'm going to make something. So this will be a sweater for sure.
Can I feel it?
Sure. And then, if that wasn't enough purple, I have 3 skeins of Decay in the Lila Ludmila colorway. This is also 100% wool. It does have some variegation to it. It's showing up, it's not quite this color. Let's see if I can, I should have dimmed my computer screen. It's giving a lot of light. But it's darker than it's showing. But I will have to alternate skeins for this.
Always.
This is enough for a sweater, believe it or not. Each one is almost 500 yards. So I have 2 Wollmeise sweaters. Not sure what this will become, but maybe something with cables because it's so nice and round. There's so many plies in it. It looks to be at least, I don't know, a 6, 8, 9 ply. So it looks like it'll wear extremely well. And then I made some Tuesday morning purchases. I have a lot of chow goose here. They were $2.50 each, except for some of the larger sizes, which were $4.
Did you go back after they restocked?
I did, and I passed one in Vienna and just pulled over. I didn't even realize that it was in the strip mall, but it was. So I was only able to get one of the red lace cords, unfortunately.
Oh.
But I got extras and I got larger sizes, like a lot of 16-inch 10s and 10.5s, booga bags. And also, I'm going to be doing a fiber arts camp.
Oh, you are?
In February.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For high schoolers.
Cool.
It hasn't been sure. It hasn't been a sure thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. It's going to be a whole extravaganza. So I'm going to have them do hats. So I might recruit you for one of the days to help with the beginning knitting. There's going to be, they're going to knit their own hats. Kate from Gourmet Stash is going to come and help us dye some yarn for their next project. We're going to go to yarn stores. We're going to go to maybe a fiber farm. It's going to be awesome.
Wow.
I'm going to show them the whole fleece. We're going to have a weaving thing going. I might have them do a little spinning. It'll be a week-long thing. So I picked up some extra needles for that as well. And, yeah. So we're super excited to get our Wollmeise, and maybe next summer I will get there myself.
I'm going to do a hitchhiker with mine.
Excellent. For yourself?
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to do it myself. It'll be my 4th hitchhiker.
For yourself?
For myself. After I make the Miss Babs one, but it might be at the same time.
Cool.
In January, I'm going to cast on so many things for myself. I need more sweaters, more cowls, and more scarves.
I need to look up a sweater for this.
I want some beer gloves, too.
Okay. These are... Speaking of beer. Beer.
I haven't had a beer.
Dogfish Head has this new... They tapped it last night.
What?
Raison d'extra. It's like a special...
Whoa.
Yeah. One of my friends who's, Tom, who's a brewer, he's a serious beer brewer. He's like, go and see if you can get some for me. Because everyone's talking about it, that the 2014 batch is amazing.
Do you want to hear my sad Dogfish Head story?
So I'm thinking about going to lunch by myself to get to taste this beer.
I'll meet you there.
Definitely.
Unless you're going today, I can't go today.
Yeah, I was thinking of going today. But anyway.
Well, here's my sad story.
Do I want to hear it?
Yeah.
This is a beer.
Yeah. If you
a
like
brewery
beer,
near us.
Dogfish Head has the 120-minute IPA, which is seasonal, and I don't know when the season is.
And it's highly alcoholic.
It is so high in alcohol.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You only need one, and you're like fine for a long, long time.
And you're fine.
So I went to Wegmans, and not to get the beer, but I walked by their beer, and I saw 120-minute